Hello, everyone. Welcome to the first lecture of Unit 4. In this unit, we will be discussing about what a research problem is, how do you develop a research problem, and how do you write a research problem as well. If we talk about this unit, in this unit, we will be defining what a research problem statement is and how do you structure it. If we talk about a qualitative research problem, then a qualitative research problem is basically the main issue or the main problem that you are trying to investigate, that you are trying to solve. Your basically your purpose is to provide a rationale that why are you studying this issue, why are you trying to solve this problem, why is it important to talk about to analyze this problem. Usually we write a problem statement in the introduction. Along with the problem statement, we will write the purpose of the statement, that why are you researching on this topic, and you develop some WH research questions as well. If we talk about a problem statement, in the problem statement, you will be discussing what the main problem is, what are its consequences, what are its effects, why is it very important to solve this problem, and then from there you develop the research questions. So first you identify a particular issue that is going on, then you study in depth that why does it needs to be investigated, what should be your major purpose of solving that problem, how what can be the implications, and then from there you develop your WH questions. If we talk about the structure, in the basic structure, you talk about the journal subject matter about that particular topics to create the interest of the readers. Then you discuss your main problem or the main issue. Then you summarize you may summarize one or two literatures as well, some of them. Then you point out that in the current literature some things are missing, and then you argue that this problem is very important. So in the problem statement, you will discuss that why do you want to study this topic, what do you want to achieve from there, what will be some of the ideas that you will be working in. It is usually one paragraph, but it can be two paragraphs as well. So you tell them about your objectives, your main intentions, your central idea as well. And then you talk about the parties. You may talk about some participants and the research sites as well. You usually use words like purpose. The purpose of this study is, I intend to, the major objectives. So these are some of the languages that you may use. You usually focus on a single phenomena. You narrow down the study in your problem statement. You narrow down the study. As I said, you explore. You may be exploring the relationships. You may be comparing the ideas, and then you develop your question. You use action verbs in them. For example, the purpose of this study is to describe or is to understand, develop, examine, or to discover. You usually use neutral words because obviously in qualitative research, you're not assuming beforehand. So you will be researching and finding out. So the themes will most probably emerge from the data. And then you work on a working definition if there is certain phenomena. So it is better to explain it a bit, the main issue or the a main phenomena in your research problem as well. Then you may talk about some of the context as well. You may discuss some of the participants as well over here, and you may talk about some of the limitations. If we talk about a journal script, it is something like this. You say that the purpose of this case study, phenomenological study, ethnography, the purpose of this phenomenological study is will be, if you're doing it right now, was will be in the past, and will be in the future. So depending if you're writing a report or a proposal. And then to understand, explore, develop the main phenomena, the main area. For, then after the for, you talk about the context, and then where. And then after that, you talk about at this stage in the result, the which phenomena is going to be discussed, what will be the journal definition. So you start it like this, and then you talk about the journal definition, then you talk about what is going on, why is it important to research on it, and then you talk, and then you can narrow it down to your research question. This will be the end of lecture 1, unit 4. Thank you.